Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your reading from April 16th through the 22nd. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Cancer. Keep in mind, it is a general message, though. It's not a personal message meant for just one person, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If you're a cross watcher of another zodiac sign, you are welcome to receive the message. Anyone's welcome to receive the message. Reverse the roles if you're a cross watcher, though. That might help it make more sense sometimes. If you want a message to resonate with you 100%, book a private reading with me. My email is in the description below, and so is some preliminary pricing. Once you message me, be on the lookout for my email. I will message you back as quickly as possible. And once I do, I need you to respond to me as quickly as possible and include payment. I have a long waiting list, and it's first come, first serve. If you wait more than 24 hours to message me back, the appointment time I offered you will probably be gone. And I would be delighted to read for you, Cancer. I read for you guys a lot. Also, check out the link in the description below to my sister channel called Soma, Chandra, Libra. I read for your sign, Cancer, over there. I read for Libra, Sagittarius, and Cancer on that channel every 72 hours. And I do love spreads over there. We hyper focus on love. So on this channel, when I read for you, Cancer, I do a Celtic cross so we can take more of an overview effect. It can apply to any part of your life, but it could apply to your love life as well, any relationship, okay? So let's get into it for you, Cancer. So I think you're trying to get the hell out of Dodge with the Seven of Swords here. I think you feel the need to be very strategic and act upon your own behalf. And I think the reason for that is because you've had a painful ending, or you're afraid of getting hurt, and you feel like you need to get away from a situation quickly. I think it's a situation that you or somebody else was very hopeful for quite some time with the Star. I think you're working now on healing and finding your purpose and feeling positive and motivated and free. I definitely think you want that. From the Oracle of the E, I have GPS in reverse and over your shoulder. Honestly, I think some of you are afraid of being followed. I think you're worried about somebody GPSing you and trying to find you, and you are looking over your shoulder. Or it's also possible that you're having a hard time knowing exactly where you're going. You might feel like you get a little lost this week. And you know that you've had a painful ending. You are working on being more positive, but I think this week you will look back over your shoulder one more time before you say goodbye. But I think that's all you're going to do. Your guides are saying, look back once, one last time, and go, even if you don't know where you're going. I think some of you are trying to hide in a situation. I mean, that's what this guy looks like he's doing. Now, is this a deception? Possibly. Is it a betrayal even? Possibly. But I think that you're pretty hurt, or you're afraid of being hurt. Some of you are quite literally afraid of being hurt, truly hurt. And you're trying to get to a safe place, and for some of you, or that you just really feel the need to be the lone wolf and strike out on your own here. Other oracle messages for you were expansion and strength in the reverse. Expansion is spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world what you're made of. I think you're afraid to do that. I think you're struggling with that. I think you're trying to not do that this week. You seem to feel the need to be on the down low. I think you don't want to expand in a situation. Now, don't be afraid to show your strength. Don't be afraid to show the world what you're made of. But I think you don't want to receive a message or send a message. I think you're trying to be quiet. I think this has zapped your strength. You could have been dealing with a Leo. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. Now, you do need to hear that. The challenge will make you stronger in the end. And you will get through to the other side, and there will be gifts in the situation. There are always gifts when we get through something that's really hard. But right now, I feel like you're kind of drained. At the bottom of the deck, I've got partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. This week, you need support, Cancer. And you need to surround yourself with people that are trustworthy. And be careful of anyone that's going to zap your strength, okay? Teamwork will give you a better result with the people that you trust. Intuition, listen to the whisper of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Some of you are having a hard time trusting your intuition. I also look at this card as the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Libra or a Pisces, but not necessarily. I think you're ghosting or someone's ghosting you and you're withdrawn into silence. Now, this could be somebody else lying and ducking out on you and it really hurts you and you're trying to find them. My advice is if someone is doing this, just get your shit back from them and leave. Like don't chase them. I know it hurts, but don't GPS somebody else. I think you're feeling like a little threatened this week. I was like, when this all flipped out, I was like, what's going on with Cancer? I'm glad I did this reading for you here. I think some things have changed literally in the last 24 hours or in the last 12 hours since I did your love message. And I don't recall that message right now. Okay. I think you're feeling the need to be strategic, some of you, because you're also terrified of illness. This is like disease and illness and a painful death even. Some of you feel the need to protect yourself without a trace. If I were to interpret that as a health message, some of you are having a hard time getting to the bottom of what's wrong with you and you're in a health crisis. That's what the Seven of Swords means. There's something sneaky. You need deep diagnostic testing if you are sick. That's what the Seven of Swords wants you to do. Just FYI, I just heard it just now. They're not tracking the illness correctly. Wow, some of you need a health message. I usually don't get health like this. That's what that GPS is about. Okay. Spirit, help me focus, please. Show me Cancer. Show me what's driving Cancer. Sun, rising, moon, Venus of Cancer from April 16th through the 22nd. What's driving them? Nine of Cups in reverse. Well, this situation is not a wish come true. You could have been being indulgent or someone else has been indulgent. Watch for poor health. Not taking care of yourself. Also with the Nine of Cups in reverse, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like a lot of this is health for a few of you. If you're rolling your eyes and wanting the romance, I'll get to it. But I hear the health for some people. If it's a health issue for you, you need to take better care of your body. Okay. Also, but if it's relationship or something else, right now you're pretty dissatisfied with the situation. Yeah, and it's a heavy burden on you. You're just trying to get to the finish line and complete a cycle. In the past, we have the Hierophant. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. This could be marriage, the institution. If it was an illness, you went to a big hospital. I just heard Johns Hopkins, but that's in Maryland. Five of Wands in reverse. So in the past, you tried to take the modest, pious approach. This could have been marriage, school, university. If it's health, it's a big time specialist. I think you got sick of people interfering and sticking their nose into whatever this situation was about. I think you got tired of people telling you what to do too. You felt really left out in the cold. If it was health, doctors were fighting over your diagnosis. It looks like it might have been vascular and you could not afford treatment. Okay, sorry you guys, the health messages are coming out. The Lovers in reverse is what's coming out for your crowning thought. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay. They're finally getting me off of health a little bit for relationship and just life in general. Your soul is telling you something isn't right. This relationship isn't working out. You guys don't want the same thing. You're very paranoid. This person has another lover. And you are very nervous about communication. You haven't blocked them. You'll talk to them, but you are on guard for whatever they have to say. And you're not apologetic either. No. Watch out that you're not being revengeful, because sometimes the Page of Cups in reverse, they deliver bad news or no news. This can be revenge, or you're just feeling vulnerable and you're creatively blocked up. You don't want to explore this emotionally anymore. If this is a health issue for some of you, Cancer, you definitely need to continue to explore it and be curious and nervous until you get more information. Judgment. So, relationship. For a lot of you, judgment is your action this week. What else? What other action are you taking this week? It's so interesting that I'm getting so many health messages. Somebody must need it. The moon in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. So this week, your actions are going to be, you're at a crossroads. It's judgment day for you. Libra energy, Pisces, Cancerian energy. So you're not quite feeling like yourself with the moon in reverse, but you're releasing fear. You're tired of operating out of a place of fear and anxiety and not knowing what's going on, but you're not ready to show the world. Okay? You're not ready to show the whole world all your feelings or even yourself. The moon in reverse is we have some realizations. And we start to feel better because we're less anxious, but you still feel like the moon in reverse is not the sun in the upright, if that makes any sense. You're dealing with the uncertainty of things moving forward. If you've been stressed out or anxious or feel like there's been a vagueness, that's going to start to lift. You might open up and reveal a little bit of yourself to a person in a situation. You're at a crossroads. You absolutely know what you want. It's judgment day. And you're going to bury your nose in work. You're going to do a lot of repetitive tasks. If you're in school, you're going to continue to go to school. If you're working, you might work day and night. You are just going to focus on what you're doing and mind your own business. What's happening deep within? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could have been dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Deep within, you're feeling like this is going in circles. I am bored. I am stuck. I need to focus more. Deep within, you know you need to work on self-discipline and that you can't expect perfection. But this is not finishing something we start and someone might be being lazy or apathetic or just can't set up a good conservative routine. Okay. Show me the environment. They don't want me to give you any more on that. Deep within, your body is telling you, your mind is telling you, either you or someone else might not be being a knight in shining armor. You feel as though you're stuck in this situation and it's kind of boring you to tears at this point and it's just going nowhere. You might be kind of bugging yourself about not finishing something you started. You might be kind of worried that you're not being the best friend or the best partner or the best something in a situation, but I think you might be mirroring somebody because you're so hurt and you feel like it's judgment day. Because I see you putting in work, I just see you not able to set up a good routine. Okay, what's in the environment? Show me the person or the situation closest to Cancer. This person's brokenhearted. If it's health, they might be telling you that it's psychological problems that you're having, psychiatric or cardiac issues sometimes. That's also communicable disease, by the way. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. So this person in your environment, because I know most of you are showing up for like a familial thing or a relationship or just what's going down in your week. This person is brokenhearted. This person is trying to figure out a way to get back in synthesis with you. They might have been juggling with you. They are juggling you and another person. They are trying to learn from failure. They're procrastinating though, and they're lacking in progress, and this has them totally stressed out. If this is health for you, what you have might be contagious. And you might be feeling like you need to isolate yourself. If you think you're better, you might not be. You're getting better, but you need more rest, by the way. This looks like chronic fatigue syndrome to me. Weird that the health messages are coming out. Okay, what are Cancer's hopes and fears? Show me their emotions for the week. Knight of Cups, you have not given up on love though, Cancer. You are going to pour your heart into your life. You are feeling creative, romantic, charming, imaginative. You still see the beauty in the world and in yourself. You are going to openly express love. You are going to be Romeo in your own life. Now, a knight is not tied down. He comes and goes. But I love the Knight of Cups. You're going to pour your heart into it this week. You're like, look, I'm going to do as much work on myself and my life and this situation as I possibly can. I'm at a crossroads. I'm starting to see some things that were hidden before. I'm dealing with repressed emotions. I'm still feeling a little insecure. No, I can't set up a great routine. No, I can't productively go, in a straight line here. It's like I'm at a standstill, but I am going to pour my heart into it. That I know for sure. I'm seeing that for you, Cancer. So I think deep within you can't set up a good routine in a situation, but you do have a heart of gold to give. What's the final outcome? Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups is great though. The base quality of your life right now is emotion and is love. Listen to your emotions. I'm seeing you repress some emotions, but this is also a heightened intuition. The moon and the Ace of Cups is a lot of heightened intuition. Don't repress your intuition and your emotions. This week is a week of loving yourself and facing some of your repressed emotions with the moon in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This Knight of Cups shows me that you are going to do the work. You are going to focus on your emotions. You're going to try. I think you might be a little afraid of them. Whoever this is, this little Page of Cups in reverse, you're matching them with your Knight of Cups. Maybe you're kind of upgrading here. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think that you might have been in a third party situation if this is romantic. I think you feel a little bit of a misalignment. There's a lacking of commitment, a little bit of disharmony. You feel the need to work alone. If this is health at all, you might need to get a team of doctors to kind of pay the hell attention to what's going on and pay attention to you a little bit more. You might be being ignored or someone's being apathetic. If it's health for you, you need to do your part in your own health, okay? If you have doctors and nurses and other people trying to help you get better and you're not doing your part, you're not going to get better. But if everyone's on board and working together, you could learn and figure out what's wrong. Okay. For some of you, I'm really hearing strong health. But if it's relationship, you could have been in a third party situation, or you just feel like you're not being recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table in life and in love. You are going to pour your heart into it. And I think you're going to pour your heart into yourself in healing, because we do have this pain here and focusing on that. And I do think you feel like you need to get out of a situation. Well, it's really crazy that I heard all those health messages, but I must have heard them for a reason. So I really hope that this does help a lot of you if you're having health problems. Try to release those burdens, okay? And remember, your oracle messages said, just look over your shoulder, try to calibrate your GPS so you know which way you're going. And it's important to get a good support team in place, okay? If people are telling you you're not better yet, then you're not. Listen to them. Sometimes the Four of Swords is, I'm absolutely fine. I don't have a drinking problem anymore, or I don't need to be and see that shrink anymore, or I don't need to see this doctor anymore. The card is here, you still do. I'm seeing some cards that tell me you're doubting your intuition and that you aren't following through with treatment plans possibly, and you're just procrastinating on some things for health. But if this is relationship, the person around you is hurt and they're just stressed out about the whole thing. They're in a mode of learning from failure. You just keep being this Knight of Cups. Do what you got to do. Just be careful that when you act on your own behalf, no one else gets hurt. I see somebody getting a little hurt around you, but it looks like you're the one getting more pain than they are. Okay, they're pulling back. Okay, Cancer, that's your message for the 16th through the 22nd. Check out Soma, Chandra, Libra for love messages. I read for you guys over there every 72 hours. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope it resonated. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.